What's up, my YouTube fam? Bam. Got a Microtech Ultratech Spartan here. I think most of you are familiar where this thing came from. My boy Scott Big Bore Williams. Got a couple of things to talk about today. This will not be the only video of the day. But as you can see, I have a box. And if you look right there, I'm barefoot because I'm at home. Because I'm still out of work because of this stupid hip thing. Anyway, so I have a box. We'll get to that in 1 second. This is a mail call from one of my buddies. He sent me something to check out and do a video on. But also, I've been kind of called out by Acuminous Edge and by Scott Big Bore Williams to do some sharpening videos. I've been wanting to do that for a while, but my plates were burned up. And thanks in part to my buddy Acuminous Edge, we got some new plates here to do some sharpening. I'm gonna move around to this side. I've got a whole stack here of brand new plates. Extra coarse, fine, extra fine. And these are the DMT Die Sharp diamond plates. So I got these babies for on the go sharpening. Got my little diafold little minis here, DMT diamond as well. And then I got some strops. Homemade strop there, and this is one I got from Strop Bros, which I'm not super fond of that one. It's too fuzzy. And then I've got some other homemade strops. So let me know if you got any interest in that. Apparently we got a couple of people that are super interested in it, and I'm most likely going to do it either today or tomorrow. I'm going to start doing some sharpening videos, do a series, because I've got several knives that I've got to sharpen for people, and some more on the way. So let me know what you guys think about that, man. I know there's a couple dudes who've been hitting me up about it, but I had to wait to get some new plates so that it wasn't an hour-long video just trying to sharpen one knife. So, but anyway, so let's dive into this. We got the K2 on the table as always, and the new Medford Praetorian that came in yesterday, and the Microtech. So I got two knives here that came from my boys on the West Coast, Acuminous Edge. Made mention of that in Instagram today because I posted yesterday. I posted a carry picture of me carrying the K2 and the Microtech. These are two knives that I got from my boys out on the West Coast, man. So that's shout out to the West Coast, shout out to Cali, Acuminous Edge, Scott Big Bore. That one was from him. That one's from Acuminous. So yeah, thanks to those guys, man. That was super killer. So we're gonna pop into this box right quick. I flipped it over and tried to keep my homeboys name and address off screen, so I'm going to open it over here so that it's not, so that it's not on camera. And sorry if my voice is a little weird today, guys. I feel like I'm losing my voice. Oh, we got packing peanuts. Those are always good. Oh, there she is. Come on out of there. Don't be shy. Come on. She's shy. Oh, boy. I love these, and I have not gotten to handle one of these yet. And oh my Lord, this is Chris Reeve, Sabenza. Oh Lord. See, I didn't know that he was sending this one. I didn't know he was sending the Insingo blade with the inlays. Man, I'm telling you, this right here is one of my grail knives, man. I looked at one of these at Blade Show 2019 in Atlanta, and Super Steel Steve talked me out of getting it. We were standing there looking at it, and I mean, I was about to buy it. It was like $575, and he was like, dude, don't do that. You can find one on the Chris Reeve exchange for cheaper than that. There's no sense in you spending that money. There's a lot more stuff here you need to look at, because it was like day one. And he talked me out of it. I'm glad he did, because I ended up getting some cool stuff while I was there. But man, I would have loved to have had one of these. Oh, and it looks like this one's been Rockwelled twice. I got a hit there and a hit there. I'd be curious to know. I'm gonna have to hit my buddy up and see what's up, man. See if he knows what it was Rockwelled at, or if that was previous. I don't know if that was him that had it Rockwelled. I'm just not sure. But in case you guys are wondering who it is, it's KME User. KME User on Instagram is my buddy that hooked me up with this. He sent it to me, and he said the only way I'm sending it to you is if you promise to use it. So I will definitely be using it and giving you guys some feedback on it before it goes back to him. So I'm stoked, man. So I will probably do, I'm hoping that I can get at least one sharpening video in this evening if there's enough interest in it. I don't know how many guys out there, you know, that watch me already know how to sharpen and probably think I have zero information to offer on the topic, because it seems like there's more and more and more guys getting into sharpening these days. So it's not like the old days of Michael Christie when he would post a sharpening video up and 500,000 people would go watch it to learn how to do it. There's a lot more guys nowadays that know how to do it, and they know how to freehand, and if they don't, they know how to properly use a system, or some sort of a fixed angle system. So I don't know if there's enough interest out there for me to do a big series on it, but I kind of hope there is, man, because I feel like I've got some decent information to offer as far as sharpening. I haven't been freehanding but about a year, but I've gotten pretty dang good at it, man. So I feel like I've got some tips and tricks that may help you guys out. If anybody has issues with you know, holding their angle, if anybody has issues with their wrist control and their form and their posture, that's all the same things that I had problems with when I first started. And now, granted, I kind of taught myself in that I just, you know, it was just repetition, man, just doing it over and over and over again. But I could have circumvented a lot of that time if I would have took the time to look up some good research, not just freaking videos of just any old Joe Schmo sharpening, but some actual good technique. If I would have done that, if I would have hit up Super Steel Steve in the beginning, or, you know, any of the great guys that know how to sharpen, Steven over at Patty's Potato Peelers, any of those dudes could have circumvented a lot of that crazy amounts of time that I put into learning how to sharpen freehand by just teaching me some basic techniques that make things a lot easier. And the number one that I want to talk about when I start this hopefully series, but if not, just at least one video, is your body posture. Getting yourself into a posture that's comfortable. A lot of people want to stand up and stand all weird and lean over the counter, and your body doesn't naturally want to flow like that, so it's going to make it really difficult to hold that position. So that's been my biggest key to being able to sharpen a knife and hold that angle and do it in a way that I know is I'm not going to change my angle, is just by, you know, finding a really comfortable posture. And you'll find that that's different for everybody. Michael Christie likes to sit at a table, and you know, most of the time I see him he'll, you know, on his older videos, he would angle the stone down, and sometimes the end of it would be on the table. Steve likes to hold it flat in the palm of his hand here, kind of at an angle, and then sharpen toward it, you know. And so there's a lot of different methods to it, but one thing you'll notice across the board with most people that freehand is that they'll do it the same way every single time, so that it's a repeatable thing. So it's not, you know, you don't see them holding it here one day and then over here, you know, you don't see that. You see that repeatable process, something that can be done over and over and over again. And that's the key to it, is finding your comfortable position where you can, you know, you can swing your elbow, because that's a lot of it is when you're holding that plate, you know, you're moving your elbow and your shoulder a lot more than you're moving your hand and your wrist. But all of that hopefully will come up in my next videos, man. I may do one this afternoon if I've got time. We've got football practice and just everything in the world going on. So, but anyway, yeah, thanks to KME User, man. This is a freaking killer knife. I'm super stoked about it. I can't wait to put some use on it and just see how it feels, man. I love the ones with inlays. So Chris Reeves Sabenza inlays and Singo blade, just super excited about it. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I just wanted to do a short one real quick, talking about sharpening a little bit, talking about the unboxing here, and of course, you know, there's going to be some more videos coming up on this one here. Super stoked to have that. Again, thanks to my boys out west, Scott Big Bore Williams and Acuminous Edge. Without these guys, man, a lot of these videos lately wouldn't be possible. They've stepped up, man, and been just great friends, dude. A lot of you know I've been down with this freaking bone disease crap and hip replacement surgery and just all kind of stupid crap going on. So it's been kind of rough, but I've had a lot more guys than just those two step in and just, you know, if nothing else, just be there to joke with me and keep my spirits up. And it's been good, man. It's been really good. So thanks to everybody. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for this video. I'll touch base with you guys later on today. That's it, guys and gals. I love you. I'm out.